What's up, gamers? Welcome to Gamer Rant. My name's Kevin, and in today's episode, apparently, the Completionist decided to upload a new video, even though, well, there's this piece of audio clip.
In her memory, especially because this is such a personal thing for the last 25 years of my life. I'm not trying to be like, do you guys want money to help me hide this? It's not this at all. I'm just asking from a humanity perspective of like, if I am the target of this, I have 20 mouths to feed. I have sponsors. I have a business. I'm trying to make video games. I'm trying to get out of content creation so I don't have to worry about YouTube anymore and do better things in the world. And I just know because of my track record.
Get out of content creation. Now, he's actually said this, not just in here, but in other areas. So I find it hypocritical that here we are with this video. But, you know, let's hear what he has to say, because ironically, he does have something to say.
You already know how amazing it is. For everyone else, let's set the stage. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another brand new episode of The Completionist, where we don't just beat the games, we complete them. Before we start today's video, I want to recognize that I know that I have lost a lot of your trust at home, and I want to spend as much time as it will take to rebuild and re-earn your trust. It's going to take time, but I'm willing to put in the commitment, and I hope you give me a chance. So with that said, thank you for being here, and thanks for watching. Everyone who knows me knows that
Sponsors. I have a business. I'm trying to make video games. I'm trying to get out of content creation so I don't have to worry about YouTube anymore and do better things in the world. And I just know because of my track record of things like G4 Explode.
Now the irony of this is that if we go to one of my videos, there's a comment there, because I actually stated in that video, I'll link to it. I'm like, hey, has he said this before, or is this something new that he's now bringing up because of the accusations against him in the charity? And someone actually commented and said, no, he has stated in other videos on his channel that he wants to get out of social media content creation. And to me, it's like, well, if that's what you want to do, if that's something that has been said before, and now you have this not controversy, these allegations against you and the charity that you were associated from, you got kicked out of a game as a character. You're no longer a part of, what is it, the Second Friends podcast, the Skill Up podcast. That's what I'm going to call it, all right? You want to sit here and you want to say that you have a lot to atone for, but there's so much that you haven't even atoned for. Like Mudahar, and unfortunately I don't remember the name of the other individual. I apologize. They've shown other evidence, you could say, all right, that suggests that the charity earned more money than the 600K. So where is that? When's that going to be donated? I mean, you want to sit here and you want to talk about trust, but so far you have done nothing to actually earn that trust. And this video is not earning any kind of trust. This is you basically, fuck all of you all. Thanks for your money. I don't have to explain anything to you son of a bitches. That's, you ever heard the old saying, read between the lines? There you go. You ever heard the saying, actions speak louder than words? Well, here's your action. Speaking louder than, one, any words you could have said, should say, might say. To me, uploading this video is, I don't care. This reminds me of those little corporate game, apologies that corporations create, you know. Sometimes they're generated with AI. I believe the Golem game had one that was generated by AI. That kind of reminds me of that, but, you know, in retrospect, this is worse. Like if someone was like, hey, you have the opportunity to meet the Completionist and shake his hand, or you have to buy Golem and the King Kong Skull Island game. I'm like, I will go buy those games and I will play them. Because if a sacrifice has to be made, that is the lesser evil than this fake dude right here. And yeah, I call it fake because he has not given any real honest answers or responses. He hasn't, in his own response video, he didn't disprove anything. He even talked about, which I mentioned, donating his mom's brain and spinal cord. What does that have to do with the accusations made against you or the charity? Not a damn thing. That's just playing the sympathy card. Everything that he could do wrong in this scenario, in this situation, he continues and he does do. And at the end of the day, this does not help him in any facet that thereof. You know, you go down to some of these comments. I love the part of the game where 600K wasn't used for 10 years. As a broke dude, I watched your game videos to not only enjoy classics I could never play, but as an escape. The situation is hard, but it ruined watching for me. The Completionist. Back now, are we? A new Completionist video. You're joking, right? You got a lot of balls, Jirard. Bro thinks he can run a New Game Plus on his career. Jirard, I know you thought people would forget, but they didn't. We know the shady shit you have done. You can't hide anymore. And then a man can atone for his sins. What's he supposed to do? What has he atoned for? He has not atoned for anything. In one retrospect, I want to get out of, content creation. And yet here he is. What's he doing? Creating content. His own response and the lack of where's the rest of the money? And of course, let's not forget playing the sympathy card. He likes to continuously remind you that his mom died. And which I talked about in my own video. Well, get the fuck in line. Plenty of us have had the same scenario. My grandmother, mom's mom, Alzheimer's. My grandmother, on my dad's mom, dementia. My older sister, cancer. My grandpa on my dad's side, throat cancer. I mean, get the fucking line, Jirard. I mean, I'm not saying people can't be sympathy for people that go through these situations and these scenarios, but when you want to sit there in your own videos and constantly remind people, hey, this is why I do this, it's like, I think people know, bro. And especially in this kind of situation, in his own apology-ish video that he did. Right here. There's objectively no reason to like, oh, hey, this is why I started it. No, you're playing the sympathy card. Dude said he didn't want to create YouTube content anymore. That aged well. I know, right? I can't help but think of a quote from Spider-Man PS4. You were everything I wanted to be. Then you just threw it all away. He really missed the chance to give it a donated rating. Jirard is throwing the ball at us with this video. It is now our responsibility to step away, not his. That's correct. 100% correct. Jirard decided to continue. Rumor has it he is still holding the wallet. Trying to have a normal conversation with your wife the day after telling her you cheated on her. Exactly. Here's Jirard. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, that's all I got to say on this. I hope you enjoyed the video in some fashion or form. And remember, gamers, if you're not voicing your thoughts and concerns about the bullshit in gaming and the bullshit gamers in gaming, you just might be a part of the motherfucking problem.